friends? Welcome. Today is Sunday. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what day it is. I never know what day it is. My hair is like literally so chaotic. It's because I slept on it while it was wet last night, and let's just move on from that. Anyway, I am officially on spring break, so I am so excited. This like past half of the semester has been kicking my ass. Last night I literally got home at like 2:30 in the morning because I was striking a show that I was working on. But anyway, I just wanted to introduce y'all to the beginning of this vlog. Plus, I just finished the book I was reading yesterday, so now I have to choose a book to read this week. I am eating my chocolate chip Eggo waffles right here. Actually, I haven't eaten them yet, but I'm excited to. So it's almost, I think, like 4, and I woke up today at 1:30 because, like I said, I got home really late last night, and then I showered because I was like so gross from cleaning up everything, and so I didn't get to sleep till really late. And then this morning I woke up and I just want to relax. Like, I just want to do nothing so bad. So because of that, I woke up, I played Animal Crossing, and I watched the new episode of Killing Eve, which is something we'll talk about later. Honestly, Animal Crossing and Killing Eve are two things that have been consuming my life viciously, and I haven't really talked about it much on this channel because they're both pretty new endeavors, new obsessions in my life. I don't know about y'all, but same with like how reading is for me. Like when I enjoy something, I just like dive in head first and I become obsessed with it. Yeah, that's what's been happening, and it just happens over and over again with everything I like, basically. So hopefully this will be fun. I'm trying to like plan some things to do throughout the week, because I think if I just stay inside for a week, I will wither and rot and deteriorate. So I'm thinking for the rest of today, I might just like, I don't know, man. I think I might go to the park, maybe. Okay, but I'm gonna need help picking out my next book. And by help, I mean I'm just gonna like talk out loud and then have to decide for myself, unfortunately. I don't know about y'all, but even if I wake up late, the first meal I have is always breakfast, like related. Like, I don't skip over it and go to lunch. I just really like breakfast foods. So I just pretend it's breakfast time, even though it's like 4 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna go pick a few books off my shelf that I've been thinking about reading next and come back and try and decide. Okay, here's what we've got. All right, we have 4 options here, and I'm really indifferent about what I want to read because I'd like to get like a decent amount of reading done. So I'm kind of like thinking about what I'll read the fastest, and basically if it's like short, I'm like, maybe I should read that because I'll get through it faster. But anyway, let's go through the options. So first we have The Song of Achilles. I want to read this. I'm a little afraid that it like will kind of be slow at points, but I think I'll really like this. I think it'll be like a really good work of fiction. I really hope. Next we have Normal People. I honestly kind of feel like I don't really care about this, but I do want to read it. I want to read like Sally Rooney. I want to like get it, and I feel like I'll like her writing, but I don't know if I'll like love this story. So, but it is short, and I'm like, I've been putting it off forever, so like maybe I should read it this week. Next we have The Perks of Loving a Wallflower. I'm really highly considering this because I'm excited for this one. It's pretty short. It's a romance. I feel like it won't take me that long to get through, and I'm really excited for this one. So like I should definitely do it. I feel like I definitely will read this one at some point this week, but should I read it first? That's the question. The last one I have here is Last Night at the Telegraph Club. I'm really excited to read this one too. The only thing is I'm like, I think it's like a bit of historical fiction as well. I'm like, I don't know if that'll slow me down. Okay, I think I've decided that I'm going to read either of these first because they're the shortest ones. I just feel like I can get through these really quickly. which one do I do first though? I'm like, do I do the one I'm most excited for first? Or the one I'm least excited for first? Because maybe like this will propel me to want to read this even more. Tell me why I'm thinking about reading this first. I think I might read this first. I think I might read this first and like do it, get it out of the way. I feel like I might like this a little. I don't know though. I don't know, but we're gonna take the chance. Okay, I think that is my final decision. Good job, guys, we did it. Okay, so I started reading Normal People. I am only 30 pages in, but I wanted to update y'all a little because I'm liking this more than I thought I would, which I'm very happy about. At least I feel pretty like content with the writing style. I like that the characters are very like contemplative and you're very like in the mind of both of them, and I don't know, I like it so far. Today is a very rainy day in Los Angeles, and honestly it's so comforting. I love rainy days. They just make me feel like I can lay in bed all day, and I appreciate that. I've been reading more of Normal People. I've been kind of just laying in bed and reading it, which I also really love about rainy days, is just like laying in bed and reading. I'm currently 97 pages in. I'm pretty far in, like it's happening for sure. I feel like at points I'm kind of bored, but not totally. I still really like the characters, and their relationship is so weird, but it's so interesting because it's like they kind of talk about it, they kind of don't, but to me not in a frustrating way, and I'm not hating it. I kind of like that it like kind of makes no sense. It's not that it makes no sense, I just like that it's following a complicated relationship, and I like that it's not like super, I guess, like cliche and like lovey-dovey, because that's what I thought it might be like, and that's why I was like not super excited. But it's more complex than that. Also, this book's pretty quotable. I like how the writing is like, I don't want to say dry because that's like not the right word, but like it kind of, how do I say this, it's kind of just like simple, but in like such a gratifying way where it's like she's not like chalking this up to something it's not, she's just saying it how it is. I like that their roles kind of switch as time goes on, like their roles in their like kind of society and their like the people they're surrounding themselves with. I really like Marianne because she's like this loner in the beginning of the book, and I just really like her, like being in her perspective a lot. I like her. Let's see how this works. Okay. Good morning. And by good morning I fully mean afternoon. It is 2 in the afternoon, I think. So I woke up actually pretty early today because I was not feeling good this morning. I was feeling horrible. Atrocious. I finally got myself breakfast. Like I said, I eat breakfast no matter what time it is. It's my first meal. So I have a bagel. I also have coffee. Today I'm really just planning to go to the park and read Normal People. I got up to page 130 last night, so this page is like, or this book is like 270 pages, so that leaves me at like 140 pages to read, and my goal is to finish this today, okay? And is it ambitious? Yes, but also I really want to get it done. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to. Also though, the book I've been listening to on audio, which is When No One Is Watching, I also obviously have a physical copy, but I've been listening to it. It's gonna be due at the library soon, so I'm like, maybe I'll also listen to a little bit of it, but then I'm like, will that deter me to not finish this? Anyway, I'm kind of stressed out thinking about that. So this is a cinnamon raisin bagel, which like I got, you know, out of the bags from the grocery store that you can buy. but this is not my favorite kind of bagel. I like it, but because I work, well, I don't work there currently, but like I usually work at a Manhattan Bagel. My bagel standards are really high. My favorite bagel is a cheddar bagel at Manhattan Bagel. I get that every day. Every day. I literally don't like switch it up ever. I'm going to the park today because I don't know why I always want to talk when my mouth is full. I'm gonna go to the park because past 2 days I've just been like laying in bed, which has been nice, honestly. It's been nice. I've been on my period for 2 weeks, so I'm literally dying. Like, sorry if that's TMI, but also it's not, and it's my channel and we're breaking the stigma here. Who gives a fuck? It's been torture. I'm just gonna go outside, enjoy some fresh air, read normal people. I'm still really liking it so far. Like, I find it really easy to read, and I like the weirdness of their relationship. Like, it's super unconventional, so I'm just finding it really fun so far. Also, yesterday I like updated on my Goodreads that I started reading it, and one of my friends on Goodreads commented "good luck bestie" with a bunch of sad faces. So I'm not like I'm not anticipating anything good happening, that's for sure. Honestly though, I feel like if something bad happens, it'll probably be like between the relationship, which honestly, like, that's not what I'm really invested in. I kind of just like, honestly, I feel like my favorite part of the book is like the character study of both of them, but especially the girl Marianne. I just find her really interesting. Also, just to mention, since I talked about this for like 2 seconds, I've been reading this for such a long time, and I'm like 120 pages in or something. I'm really not loving this so far. It's like literally, it's marketed as a thriller. It says a thriller on the cover, and it is literally not a thriller. Like, there's no other way to say that. It's literally not a thriller. Nothing thrilling is happening at all. I feel like the only valuable thing about this book is like the conversation about gentrification. Other than that, I don't really see the thriller aspects happening. I thought I should show y'all what I'm gonna put in my bag. This is my adorable bag that my friend Chloe made me, and I have all my cute pins all over it. But I'm obviously going to put my book in my bag. I have my water right here. Don't mind all my stuffed animals on my bed. So this is my water bottle, and I also am gonna bring a granola bar. I'm also going to bring my whole fanny pack, but I'm just gonna like put it in my bag for right now so I don't have to wear it. This is my library card. I honestly think that's all the stuff I'm gonna bring. I don't really need to take more than that. In my fanny pack I have like pretty much everything, like essentials, like cards, keys, all of that. I'm also like viciously tempted to go to the bookstore today. I just like, I'm thinking about it and I can't stop thinking about it. So like that might occur. This is the fit for today. It is very lackluster because I just want to be comfy. I have my favorite necklace on. One of my favorite necklaces. It's so cute. And just this shirt, and I have shorts on right now, but I might change into sweatpants. I'm literally so weak when it comes to the weather these days. This is my slinky. Is that what this is called? Kind of second guessing myself if this is called a slinky or not. It's just like one of my many fidget toys, but anyway, I was thinking about wearing sweatpants because it's 65 degrees outside right now, and even though it's 65 degrees outside and y'all might be like, oh, it's really warm, yeah, sure, to you, I'm weak as fuck because I've lived in like a warm climate for a bunch of years now, and now I think 65 degrees is cold. Yep, that's where I'm at. Okay, time to put the slinky down and leave the house. Methinks. What do y'all think? Is it time? It's, y'all, look at the time. I've been consistently seeing angel numbers for like a year and a half at this point, but it still shocks me every time I see it. Okay, I'm wearing these green sweatpants. Obviously you can't fully see, but I'm wearing them because, you know, I feel like it makes me look a little more fashionable. Am I wrong? All right, putting my kicks on, my sneaks, leaving my house challenge. Okay, let's do it.
When you click like tearing me apart, limb from limb, head to toe, limb from limb, head to toe, limb from limb, head to toe, limb from limb, head to toe.
I feel so weird right now because I just finished Normal People. I feel so weird about the ending of this. I like literally just finished it like 10 seconds ago, so clearly not having coherent thoughts. It feels almost satisfying, but like kind of heartbreaking at the same time. I really like stories like this. This gives me like 500 Days of Summer vibes. If you know, you know. I feel like the imperfectness of like that relationship in the movie and this relationship are sort of similar. Something about this I really liked. I don't know what it is. I feel like I don't know, I liked her writing style. This quote where Connell is like describing his depression and how he felt when he was laying on the floor and he didn't want to get up and go to his bed. The quote goes, "Well, here I am on the floor," he thought. "Is life so much worse here than it would be on the bed or even in a totally different location? No, life is exactly the same. Life is a thing you bring with you inside your own head. I might as well be lying here, breathing the vile dust of the carpet into my lungs, gradually feeling my right arm go numb under the weight of my body, because it's essentially the same as every other possible experience." Like, that sort of hit. I like this a lot more than I thought I was going to. I was shitting on this before I read this. I was like, this is gonna suck. I feel like what I didn't love was that like some things were so much of an open-ended and so unexplained that I was like, can you give me like a little more, like just like a sprinkle more? Like some things are just very vague, which adds to the atmosphere, I feel like, of what Sally Rooney is going for here. But okay, wow. Maybe if I have better thoughts in the future, I will share them, but that is all for now. Today at the bookstore, I got one book. Look at me. Let me show y'all what I got. So I ended up getting House of Leaves, which is this giant book that is really weird. It's just really oddly formatted throughout the whole book. And I was really on the fence about like buying it or not, because some people either like love it, like absolutely love it. I was reading reviews while I was in the bookstore and I was like watching people's TikToks, and some people are like, this is the best book I've ever read, this is like my favorite book ever, it was so cool. I'm just gonna keep showing you pages, but like you can find so many parallels and so many hints, and you have to like, some parts you like look at it through a mirror, and sometimes it's like a swirl and you have to like swirl it around, and there's a bunch of footnotes and all this stuff. I mean, this is in Braille, so there's that, but I definitely think it looks pretty interesting, and I want to know where I stand. All I really know about it is that like it follows like this family, I think, and they move into this house, but the house is bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside, and it's like kind of horror. I don't know, seemed pretty cool. I love the spine of this book. It's like little Polaroids. Also, I got this because I got it for $12, and normally like this would be like 25-ish dollars, something like that. So I was like, that's a really good deal. I'll splurge, I'll get her. I'm honestly really excited. I just feel like this will be really cool to read one day. It's literally gigantic though. Let's see how many pages it is. I think when I read this, I'll have to do like a whole reading vlog on it. Taylor Swift Who? This is so weird. It has like an index at the end with like words and page numbers. I don't know what that means. Anyway, the last like actual page, not including the index, which I don't know if I should include or not, but it's 662 pages. With the index, it's like 705 pages. Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. As y'all know, I finished Normal People last night. I'm actually really impressed that I finished it yesterday. Like, that was a goal of mine and I got it done. And I honestly really enjoyed my reading experience. I don't really know what I'm going to do today at all. I have no plans for today. I stayed up until 2 a.m. playing Animal Crossing. And here I am again. Here's my Switch sticker tour. It's not much, but this is her. So right now I'm just, you know, picking some pumpkins, trying to make some money. In real life, however, I don't have any plans. I don't know why. I didn't think of anything to do today, and here I am. I haven't like done anything yet, like as far as activities go or like eating. Oh my gosh, also I have to tell y'all, I'm a frequent watcher of the Mile Higher podcast. They do like true crime and just like conspiracy theories and stuff on like different phenomena and all that kind of shit, and they're really cool. And I watched one of their episodes last night. I think it was titled like Are Aliens Real, or like, I don't know, or Become an Alien Believer, something like that, where basically they like kind of laid down like a good foundation for someone who doesn't know much about the history of like alien sightings or UFO sightings and what a lot of experts have come out and said, and like astronauts and all this stuff. It was like 2 hours long. I watched the whole thing and it was so interesting. It literally blew my mind. And so yeah, I had a really fun night last night watching that video, playing Animal Crossing. It was a good time. I did get out some books I'm planning to like read, but let me just show you the pile I have. Okay, so these are the books I want to read next, sort of. We'll go from top to bottom, okay? So we have this book, The Perks of Loving a Wallflower, which I've spoken about. I also was like looking at my shelves and just looking for like short books basically, and I have this one book, Annihilation, which is like the first book of a series. It sounds kind of interesting, but has like really kind of poor reviews on Goodreads, so I'm pretty apprehensive about it. But it's like less than 200 pages. Next, I have this play called Stop Kiss. I really want to read this because basically I found out, I saw something on like, I think it was on Twitter, about how Sandra Oh, I think, played one of the original characters in this play, and I'm on a bit of like a Sandra Oh bender, if you will, because I've been watching Killing Eve, but I have never watched Grey's Anatomy, and I never will. I would never do that to myself. Anyway, I found out that she was in this play originally, and then I remembered that I have this play, and I know it's like, it's a queer story in some sense, but I kind of forget what else it's about. So I went into my, you know, collection of books, I picked this out, and I just wanted to flip through it and see what it was all about. And they actually have a photo here of all the actors, including Sandra Oh, in a scene from the New York Shakespeare Festival, which I think is so cool. I was like, wow, okay, confirmed. Yeah, so I really want to read this play at some point. I don't really know when, but I was considering maybe reading it like sooner rather than later, I guess. Last but certainly not least, I have this nonfiction book that I've been wanting to read for a while, and it's called Sex Work: Writings by Women in the Sex Industry. Looks like this, and it has a bunch of essays from people that were in the sex industry or maybe still are, and it just looks so interesting. I'm so curious about all of these people's point of views, and some of the like chapter titles are so interesting, and there's so many short stories, like so many, and I really do love certain nonfiction. Like, I love hearing people's experience and like learning from reading, but I rarely read nonfiction, so I kind of want to try to like balance that out more in my reading taste, like reading a nonfiction and a fiction book at the same time and just kind of like balancing it out like that. So I was thinking about like maybe starting to read a chapter or two of this while I dive into whatever fiction book I want to read. Also, I cut my own bangs the other day, and like there's just like this piece, like I missed a spot. Also, yes, I'm wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday. What about it? All right, so some time has passed. I finally decided to make myself breakfast, and by make myself breakfast I mean make myself chocolate chip Eggo waffles. They actually just popped out of the toaster. I just heard them. Also, I have coffee here. It's like cold coffee, iced coffee, but there's no ice in it. In this cute little cat mug. I need to get toilet paper, so I can go to the grocery store, which it's walkable, so thinking I'm gonna maybe go outside and read again like yesterday, and then go to the grocery store and get that. Also get like some little things I've run out of. Okay, I'm also going to watch there's actually a new episode of the Mile Higher podcast that just came out today, which I'm really excited about. I always need to watch something while I eat. It's literally my toxic trait. I finally changed my shirt. Can I get a round of applause? I'm going to go to the park and attempt to read some of this just to get like a change of scenery. I am back. Grocery haul time. Here they are. We've got said toilet paper. I also got these drinks because they looked really good and they were like $12. Next, I got 3 of these cream cheese wonton things because these are like my favorite things ever. When I first discovered them, I literally bought like 10 and ate all of them like every night for dinner. They're so good, but they never have it there. It's like so rare, so I saw them, so I picked up 3 naturally. Saved the best for last because I got an entire thing of glazed donuts. So while I was outside, I read the first 2 chapters of Perks of Loving a Wallflower. I like it so far. I like that it's like historical fiction, like it's set in the 18th century. I'm really hoping for like the Lady's Guide to Celestial Mechanic vibes here. Like that's what I'm really hoping for. And yeah, I just read the first 2 chapters because it was windy outside and my hair kept blowing in my face and it was really annoying me. So I just went to the grocery store and got the stuff I need to get. So now I'm probably just gonna hang out inside and read and play on my Switch and stuff and then get ready for dinner. Okay, I thought it would be fun. Say hello to my stuffed narwhal. Her name's Opal. I thought it would be fun to do a little time lapse of me playing Animal Crossing because that's like what I'm doing pretty much like 80% of the day, I would say. Most days. So yeah, let me know if you'd like a full island tour. She's not completely done yet. I just got Animal Crossing this Christmas, so I'm like way behind everyone else who got it like in the beginning of the pandemic. But I'm really doing the most. It has been some time. I've been playing Animal Crossing. I was on TikTok for a bit, you know, just really taking time to dedicate to things that matter. Anyway, if you're wondering if I got farther into this, the answer is no. So I'm currently like 12 pages in or something, and I just really don't know enough about it so far to say anything. I know that like one girl is like really rich and her mother wants her to marry someone with a title so they can like gain more status basically, and the other girl like has lived in an orphanage, so there's definitely like that difference between the two, and I'm sure that'll be explored more. But for now, honestly, I'm just going to relax. I'm gonna make those wontons for dinner. I broke out a little drink for myself. I'm really excited. Should I do a taste test? I'll do a taste test. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna either watch a movie or watch a podcast. Wow, that was so loud. Did you hear that? Okay, I'm gonna try this, but I'm not gonna like drink it on camera because I feel like that's not allowed. Less sweet than I thought it was gonna be. Kind of tastes like strawberry yogurt.